all the way to Babylon.
Remember, they don't want to sell you anything unless they say it's a positive message. It's going to enhance your life. It's going to make things better. And that's what package tyranny comes in. Nice little package with a bow and a ribbon, and we're going to help the world, and we're going to save humanity, and we're doing the right thing. That's what Hitler said. We're gonna raise up Germany. Yeah, Ziegel! And millions did it. Nazi youth corps all over the place. Wehrmacht ready to go. Really, enslavement on another level. And people love these cults of personality. So I want to play this Citicorps ad. And, everybody should give a year to Citicorps. And it's just, they're targeting your elementary kids, your middle school kids, your high school kids, your college students, and your young people. Okay? Hit the clip.
If you want a job where every day you go there it's the same and you always know what to expect, then City Year is not for you. Because when you're working with 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, no day is ever the same.
I think every high school senior, every college graduate should do a year service, especially through City Year. City Year prepares you for the world.
For all you college students out there, I think, especially college students of color, I think this is a great opportunity for you to get into City Year or an organization where you mentor and tutor kids in your community.
I highly encourage everybody to do City Year at least for 1 year, just to see how it is.
I have friends who work in the private sector, and I'm sure someday I will too, but I can't think of any greater responsibility than helping people get their lives going again.
If you join City Year, you're going to feel great about being a part of the Red Jackets in our communities.
For me, the Red Jacket is about shedding our personal skins and taking on a universal skin. It's about creating one world, and your work is going to be powerful.
As a parent, I would really appeal to you moms and dads to really consider this program and to see what City Year can do for your son or daughter and how it can truly help them grow as an individual.
I know that there are a lot of empowered youth out there, and I've met many of them myself, so I would like to extend an open invitation to join City Year.
I would say that it's an experience that you can't really describe, but one that you will never forget.
Shine on through tomorrow. Shine on all the way. You're fine without you. You can't keep it coming down. Right on through the rain.
Join the Red Jackets. Yeah. I mean, literally, we joke about the Redcoats. They're here. The Redcoats aren't coming. They're here. They're here. This is the Give Act. And at the end, they threw in the little militarization. Yeah! I mean,
they're doing basketball calisthenics.
Yeah, calisthenics, basketball. You see the little kid with the tooth missing too? Oh, cute babies are a part of AmeriCorps. I'm in. And I could listen. They literally, I said it before, but they are targeting minority groups, and they literally say, especially if you're a person of color. Folks, this is out of control brainwashing on another level. I know I'm talking slow, but it is very scarifying for me when I see a whole bunch of peoples doing ridiculous things to be part of a group mentality. And when that girl says this is about losing her individual skin and becoming one world, they're bringing in, and it's an important work that's straight out of globalist tactics to bring about world governance. Here it is. It's here with a big smile and a red jacket, and they keep the fascist colors, red, white, and black. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The world appears to be on the brink of collapse. Experts say a pinch of heirloom vegetable seed could soon be the most valuable resource on Earth because it will provide healthy food now and every year after. Survivalistseeds.com now has the Heirloom Garden Seed Time Capsule, allowing you to store your seeds for the future anywhere, even underground, for 100 years. The Heirloom Garden Seed Time Capsule can withstand 3 tons of weight, is 100% rodent-proof, waterproof, and comes with a whopping 6,000 healthy vegetable seeds from 20 varieties that will grow anywhere in the USA. Unless you trust the government, the Heirloom Garden Seed Time Capsule and heirloom seeds from survivalistseeds.com is your long-term food solution. Our competition charges 10 cents to $1.25 per seed for these same heirloom varieties. But you can now have a head of lettuce, a bundle of carrots, a basket of tomatoes, a giant watermelon, and 16 other varieties for about a penny a seed each. Be prepared. Buy your heirloom seeds today from survivalistseeds.com and have food insurance for your family forever. Visit survivalistseeds.com. Survivalistseeds.com is owned by Big John Lipscomb, host of the Don't Tread on Me radio show.
If you believe in redemption, coming to you from another dimension. If you believe in redemption, I'm coming to you from another
All right, on the flip side, we're going to go to Ann, Brandon, Antonio, Gabriel, and others. The call line is 866-582-9933. But I really want to get this Cy Hersh clip out to the masses. Hit it.
Spoken about a death or an assassination squad that Cheney ran, and you've talked about this before, but what link, if any, was there between this squad and Hariri's murder?
What I've written, and I've written it more than once, is that there's a special unit that does high-value targeting, HVT, of men and I don't think mostly men, not women, that we believe that are known to be directly involved in anti-American activities or believed to be planning in such activities, which is, it's a hard thing to start killing people or want to assassinate people or kill them because they are believed to be planning something. And in the American view, the Bush-Cheney view, this isn't murder. This is carrying out the war on terror. And in the view of me and my friends, including people inside the government, this is crazy. This is absolutely a violation of the president is committing a crime. About Hariri, what I've always maintained, I was in the position of actually seeing President Bashar Assad on the day Hariri was killed in February 2005. I was interviewing him that day. And to me, it seemed clear to me that he knew nothing about it, but I never wrote about it, even the fact I was there, because I had no basis objectively, no empirical basis, no factual basis for knowing whether he was involved or not, and he never did. And I decided to wait for the investigations. And the investigations have come up basically with null. They basically say there's no concrete evidence suggesting that Syria did it. And despite the fact that one of the earlier investigators speculated that they did, he didn't know.
You seem to have a working relationship with Bashar al-Assad. How close do you think Syrians and the Israelis were to achieving a peace deal before the Gaza war broke out?
Oh, I think closer than it is now, that's for sure. I think they had agreement on most of the modalities. I think the agreement, look, it's always the last, in any agreement. If you remember in the 2000 when they came close to an agreement, it was about 100 meters or so to the water, to the Sea of Galilee. So it was very close, but of course the last inch is always the hardest one. But I think things are really going along very well, which makes the Israeli attack all the more upsetting. If you remember, Erdogan got very angry and at Davos even got into an argument with Perez and walked out. And the reason he was so angry is that Omar, the Prime Minister of Israel, had been, the discussions were, as I'm told, much deeper, much more, there was even very almost direct discussions between Omar and Bashar Assad, who speak good English. There was they were all on the phone, the same phone together. So there was contact before, and even
they did speak directly.
Well, I don't know. I just know that they were both on a phone on the same phone line, but they probably spoke through a third party. I just don't know. But they both understand English very well. Bashar was educated in the United States, and Omar obviously does. These conversations took place within a week of the bombing of Gaza. And so there was enormous rage. The Turks were very upset by Omar because of he obviously knew about the bombing.
All right, so it looks like some of these articles just kind of put Benazir Bhutto into them. It doesn't appear, at least in those clips, that he even talked about that. He just talked about the Cheney assassination squad. So, if there's an extended clip out there, that's the one that's on the internet. That's the one Raw Story's covering. That's the one that I have posted over at the InfoWarrior.com.